If you are here because you want a capsule collection of really good makeup, hair care and skincare, stuff that actually works, I'm going to show you some amazing things. They're so good. I'm not even just saying that. The stuff I'm going to show you, if you rewind back to some of my first ever videos I put on YouTube, like how many years ago was that? 2? 3 years ago? I was using the stuff then, like, no, I'm using the same stuff now as I was using then because it works. The first two things that I 1000% recommend. First thing is microdermabrasion. I don't spend money on like, what is it, like a face wash or anything like that. I just use Simple face wash. I like the brand Simple. It's like £1.99, it's not expensive, but this is so good. This is £11 from number 7 at Boots. It's the Total Renewal Microdermabrasion Exfoliator. This is a game changer because it doesn't matter how old or young you are, there is no one whom this won't benefit. Once you've had a really good exfoliation session on your skin, when you look at your skin after, you'll be like, OMG, seriously. Any fine lines, any like enlarged pores, any dryness, anything like that, even I get like pigmentation issues around here, even that can be really affected by this. So I definitely recommend it. I use that like twice a week. Then the other thing that I use with it is in this set. Again, it's from number 7 at Boots, and this is the Glycolic Peel set. I've got combination oily skin, but even if you've got dry skin, this is really good. You know when you get sort of like uneven skin tone, like, you know when you have like enlarged pores and then it can look a bit crepey, and I had that when I was like 24. I've always had enlarged pores. But you use this and it really freaking helps. Okay, so in the kit, this is like £24. You get 8 of these little pod things containing the glycolic. You get this, which is like your step 2. So you put this on your skin first, leave it on for like 10 minutes. Then you put this on after, and this is like the thing that deactivates it. And then after you've done that, you put on the step 3, which is a calming recovery balm. Now, being completely honest with you, I don't use either of those two things. I never have done. And I've been using this kit for like 5 years now, and it works a treat. You put this on your skin, avoid the eye area, and then you leave it on. When I first ever started using this, I noticed that there was like a bit of a tingle. And I think there probably still is now, but it's not unbearable by any means, and it lasts like a few minutes. The glycolic in this is not as strong as what you're going to get in a salon or anything, so don't worry, you're not going to wake up the next day in a condition that you can't go out in. It just sort of resurfaces the top layer of the skin, and I've definitely noticed any sort of like tiny fine lines around the eyes, even though you're not meant to go too far in, but I do sort of dab it around there. Just doing that really helps to eliminate those fine lines. Now I'm going to show you these two face masks, which I use at points in time when my skin is actually more dry. That could be in winter, but also at certain times of the month my skin feels a lot more dry than other times. The first thing is this. It's from Dermalogica. It's from their Age Smart range. Again, this is a product that I've been using since I've been using this since the Age Smart range launched, which I think was in 2010. I think it was about 2010. This is a really thick emulsion-like face mask, and it's sort of like an orangey colour, as you can see there. It's really thick. It's very hydrating, but it doesn't oil you up. This is the thing. I have oily skin, but after I've used this, I don't have breakouts, I don't get spots, I don't feel like an oil slick after. My skin just feels plump and hydrated, and again, because it's hydrated, any sort of like fine lines, any imperfections are just really massively minimized. So I'll pretty much cover my face in this, and most nights I don't wipe it off. I'll sort of cover my face in it, I will go and have my dinner, watch some TV, then I'll go to bed, and I'll just put a towel on my pillow to protect my pillow, and I'll sleep in that, and that is really good. The other thing you can use, although I probably use this less frequently than I do this is from Rodial, and it's the Dragons Blood Hyaluronic Mask. This again really works. There's nothing left in it actually. It says what it does is it's an XXL hydrating mask, and it's skin plumps. It doesn't quench the skin quite the way this one does. It sort of does it in a different way, and I can't describe it. This one, you sort of have a tingle with it, and a bit like the glycolic, you feel like it's not just a moisturizer on top of your skin or like a hydration. It's something more than that, and it actually, I can sort of feel the hydrating and the plumping effect when I'm wearing this on my skin. I can sort of feel that my skin feels a bit like, how to describe it, like when it's on, it just feels like tingly. And you know, you can get those the lip glosses that have got a tingle in them that make your lips like puff out and look bigger. That is how that feels, but nowhere near as unbearable, because they are horrible to wear. Both these things are really good, and both good for whether you've got dry skin or oily skin. Now I'm going to quickly finish on eye cream and then my face cream, then I'm going to move on to makeup. Eye cream, I use this, which is from a company called Murad. I've been using this this is my newest thing. I've been using this for like the last 3 weeks, and it does make a difference. It is actually a combination. It's a hydrator, but it's also got some retinol in it, and I'm a big fan of retinol. Retinol for me really works, and it doesn't make me overly oily. If anything, it sort of controls the oil, I find. But I've been using this under my eyes. I'll put quite a thick layer of it under my eyes night and day, let it sink in, and it just sort of helps with, I'm getting to that point where I'm getting like tiny fine lines when I smile and things like that, and when I look at my skin, it's because the under eye area is dry on me. I think it's doing that. So I've been using that. That's really good. I also use it with this. Now this product, it's cruelty free and it works, but it's not the cheapest. But then I find that with a lot of stuff, you get what you pay for, and it's about the ingredients that go into it. The other thing that I use with it is this. This is a concentrated treatment that I use morning and evening under my makeup. Doesn't make your makeup slide off. This is a time release retinol concentrate, and it says it's for deep wrinkles. I don't use it for wrinkles. I actually use it for enlarged pores on my cheeks, and I find that when I use this, it sort of blurs them out, but it actually treats them at the same time. And then finally, for night and day cream, my night cream is this. I've been using this since 2011, 2012. This is the StriVectin AR. It's a night treatment, again containing retinol. This has got a bit of a tingle in it, but it wears off after a while. It's also, I don't think there's anything left in it. It's also a bit like the Dermalogica, I find, in its consistency. It's like a very thick, I would love to show you, but there's none in it. It's a very thick, hydrating cream, but it's got this retinol in it, so when you put it on, it feels like it's hydrating, but it sort of feels tingly as well for like a little bit. There's actually quite a few of you guys who watch who tell me that you started using this, and the feedback so far has been really good. In fact, a couple of you have been saying you've been finding it in TK Maxx, and every time I go in there, I look for this and I can't find it, because this is actually expensive as well. This is £85. You get how much? You get 50 ml, but this I can get this to last 3 months. So it's not like a product, it's not like that, which was expensive and it's probably going to last me all of 5 minutes. This, you can actually get it to last. Then finally, for my day cream, I've been using this and I like it, but I'm on the fence with it. This is by Natura Bisse, which is a brand from Barcelona. They've got their like classic line, which you can get on Net-a-Porter, things like that. They've got like a diamond cream line. I tried it, but I didn't love it. I think it would be better on maybe like more mature or more dry skin. It's a very thick consistency. So I was told to use this instead, which is from the Oxygen line. I use this as a day cream, and the reason why I say I'm not 100% on it is because you put it on, it's very like, I've got this problem where although I've got oily skin, when I wash my face in the morning, it feels dry, and it's always felt like that. So I've been using this, and it does feel like an emollient. It feels really like it should be hydrating, but I find that it's quite drying quite soon after I've used it and it's sunk into my skin. My skin can feel quite tight and quite dry. The reason why I've stuck with it is because I've actually found my makeup goes on over the top of it really well. I think because it sort of controls my oil, so it's just that drying feeling that I don't love, but as I say, like it does make your skin look amazing. Now for makeup items. Foundation. This has been going since 2012, not this exact bottle, but I've been using this brand since 2012. This is NARS, it's the Sheer Glow foundation. I've been trying to get a foundation for years that was the right skin colour, that suited my skin type, that just looked natural on, and I can't use anything else but this. I did try, they've got like a matte range, but The colours in that range I don't love. Like the equivalent of this looks nothing like this. I have the colour Barcelona. This is really good. I don't, like, speaking for myself, I've got combination skin. I find this to be really good, and this is always the foundation that you'll see me in. I always wear lashes, and the lashes that I wear are my own. The style that I always wear is Satin, which are always selling out because I actually designed these based around the fact that I used to get lash extensions, and I hated the effect of lash extensions. Like, I like the way they looked, but they used to feel really uncomfortable. They used to leave so much damage, and I thought if only there was like a lash out there that I could wear to the likes of like the gym, the supermarket, and I don't feel like a drag queen. I don't feel like I've got like crazy eyelashes on, and so I just designed my own, and you guys have been loving them. And they've also got a cotton lash band on them, so they feel very, very comfortable to wear. I always wear those in the day. I'm actually wearing a different style at the moment. I'm wearing the style called lace because these are like more dramatic, but I always wear them with this lash glue. This is the Revlon Precision Lash Glue. You can get it in clear, but I tend to use the black one. The reason why I like it is for any of you who try to wear false eyelashes. If you notice that your eyes water, like I always used to find whenever I wore lashes that my eyes used to like stream from the edges and feel really uncomfortable. And I found out it was the glue I was using contained latex, and it turned out I was allergic to it. I changed to this, which is latex free, and I get no problems now. The only annoying thing is with this is that after a while you get quite a lot of buildup of like gunky glue around the top, but the product itself is actually really good, and I'll link to this below as well. Now finally on the makeup, it is for like, it is this. This is a lip balm. I wear it, well, it's sort of like a lip balm gloss. It's by Terry. It's, what is it? Balm de Rose. Got like iridescent sparkly bits in it, and it's a really lovely sheer pink colour. Does smell so good as well. It literally smells amazing. And I normally just fill in my lips with a lip pencil and then put that over the top. And I've been doing that for ages, and this is the nicest thing. Like, it is so comfortable to wear. It's not overly sticky. When the wind blows, your hair doesn't get all caught up in it, but it's really hydrating. I'm gonna finish now on hair. The products that I always use, you guessed it, I've used them forever. They are the shampoo and conditioner from Bedhead by TG. When I was like, I've done a video on this, but back in 2011, I was like due to get married, and my hair was probably at the worst it's ever been in my whole life. It was really thin and it used to fall out loads, and I remember going into Karen Millen one day, and you know the spotlights that they have in shops? I remember catching myself in the mirror, and there was this spotlight above me, and as it like hit the top of my head, you could see my scalp. My hair was so thin. And I remember on my wedding day, just like, I was freaking out because I was like, oh my god, like I could legit be bald for my wedding day. I mean, I wasn't, and I wore like loads of hair pieces, so you couldn't tell anyway. But do you know what I found out it was? It was home colorants, and it was the shampoos I was using. Those things together, every time I'd like colour my hair at home, my hair used to like fall out massively. And I also was spending so much money on crap shampoos. I'd always go into Boots like in a lunchtime, and I'd be like trying all these different shampoos that would cost between, I don't know, £4 and £6 for a shampoo and conditioner. And when I got onto this stuff, this is like a common myth, because the reason why I never bought high-end shampoos is because I was like, oh, it's going to cost so much money. But I got these two. You get 750ml in each one. It's like a premium quality product. And I got these online for £17. You get them in a pack of 2. And this lasts me like months, like absolutely months. And the amount of money I save by not just spending like £4 or £6 here and there on rubbishy shampoos that I don't even end up using the whole thing. I used to have all these like half-used shampoos that I didn't love. This is so good, and it smells amazing. If your hair is anywhere from red through to dark brown, black, then, and it's coloured, then you can use the same one as myself. I use the Colour Goddess. If you've got lighter hair through to blonde and it's coloured, then you would use the one, I think it's called Dumb Blonde. And then finally, it is this. There's been a few of you over the last few weeks asking me what I've done to my hair because it's looked different, and it's all this product. I sort of like went through a phase a little while ago where I just hated my hair because of like, it doesn't curl really, it hates curling. And it's just so heavy, and it doesn't matter how I get it cut, it just feels like flat all of the time. but I've been using this and it's really good. It's by Show Beauty. The bottle itself is really luxurious, really nice, and they call it a finishing spray, but it's sort of like, I guess it is. It's like a dry shampoo. You know how like a dry shampoo adds volume to a degree? It's sort of like that. So you just spray a bit in your hair. What I've been doing is, like, on this bit of hair here, to cover my big forehead, I've been applying some of this to the front of my hair, and it just totally keeps it in place. I mean, obviously, like, you comb it through, but can you see what I mean about how it really adds volume. It doesn't grease your hair up either, it combs out. And again, it's annoying because it's not an inexpensive product. I think this was like £20 or something, but it's annoying because it's like, it's expensive, but it actually works. If I could give you one piece of advice, well, actually two, it would definitely be the Microdermabrasion and the Glycolic, because those two things are just incredible. Doesn't matter like what your skin type, that you will come out looking like a 10-year-old after. They're really good. If you've got any specific questions, write them below, and I will go through and answer them. Thank you for watching. Come and join me in the next video. I'm gonna link to it, you guessed it, in that like white circly thing. Click on it and I will see you again in 5 minutes or 30 seconds or whatever.